Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully this is recording okay because No Man's Sky has given me a lot of issues when it comes to recording and or streaming. And if you were around the other day when I was live, you know what I'm talking about. I will be trying to live stream again. I've just been running into so many issues that I'm still working on it, and I wanted to put out some videos on No Man's Sky before I hold this up any longer. Hopefully this is working out okay. I don't know what the quality of this is going to be. I actually had to get a different recording software because I don't know if you record your videos or your gameplay. No Man's Sky has a glitch right now where it's not putting the game into windowed mode properly. So I'll get back to you on that if they end up fixing that. But this video is going to be showing you guys how to make a ton of money in a little bit amount of time. It's gonna take you strategically placing yourself basically on the closest planet to the nearest trader for wherever you are, because this is completely random gen. We all spawn in on a different planet. We all spawn in with different resources near us. So basically what you're going to want to do, and now I did this ahead of time so that I wasn't just grinding this entire video, and I want to show you guys the fruits of my labor basically in this video. So I have the basic ship. I have not claimed the pre-order bonus yet. So if you don't have the pre-order bonus, that's fine. This is not going to negatively affect you for not having the pre-order bonus. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. Now, I've gone around and I've collected basically the resources that were near me. So basically, this requires you to already have fixed your ship and get off the planet and find the nearest trader. So once you do that, you can now trade items. And I'll show you guys how to do that. But I went to the closest planet. There's literally like a planet right next door, and I found basically every planet has like emerald and aluminum, and each planet has a rare resource that's worth about as much as emerald would be. It's either emerald or gold or basically anything. It says it's green right there, so it says it's rare. So that's how that works. So you want to find the rare minerals. If you're lucky to find the rare minerals, you see how much value that has. It's worth 68,750 units, and that only takes up one inventory space. So if you're doing that, then that's an easy way to make a ton of money right away to trade and upgrade and get a new ship without ever going to a second planet. Now, if you're on a planet and you can't find those rare resources, or you don't want to take the time to find the rare resources, unless you have, I have some items here that I'm going to trade as well, and each one of these items is worth 13,750, so you can also trade items. I have Heridium, which is worth a good amount, just because it's in abundance on the planet that I'm on, so you're going to have to kind of work with what you can get. But in my starship inventory, you can see I have iron, which is not worth a lot, and plutonium, which is not worth a lot. But what we're gonna do is we're basically going to be crafting. Now let me show you what we're basically going to be crafting. You need an empty slot to craft. We're going to be crafting these bypass chips. It's 10 plutonium and 10 iron, and each bypass chip is worth 3,575 units. And here's why this is important. When you go to my starship, when I get out of that really quick. The layout of this game is a little funky sometimes. When I go to my starship inventory, you'll see that I can carry 500 of each. In my exosuit, I can only carry 250. So while you're mining, you're going to want to be close to your ship. I set myself up in a really sweet spot here. As you can see, this planet has almost nothing on it, but if you look, there's a cave right there. So I set my ship down right here. There's a cave. I went into the cave, and literally while I was inside the cave, I'd be underneath my ship and could transfer items back and forth. So it took a little bit of a coordination effort on my part, and it's going to take a little bit of coordination effort on your part if you're doing this. So 10 and 10. So now imagine the money we're going to get when we get up to the trader and start making these chips and selling them. Alright, so I'm going to take off here, and I'll see you guys when I get to the trader, depending on how long it takes me to get there. I'm blasting the meteors apart, and they're worth almost nothing, so it's fine. This is going to be good, though. So now I probably did this for like about an hour, and way this game is you can pretty much play however you want. If you want to get the resources, that's fine. If you want to be the first person in the center of the universe, that's fine too. You can just go. But I love these survival games, and this is an exploration game, so I'm gonna explore. I'm really taking my time with it. I'm not in a rush. So it's been really fun. All right, so let's see. What's cool too is that I can not only trade with the trader that's in here, that's established. I don't take stairs ever now that I have this jetpack. So I have pretty good status with this guy. Hello. But you go over to here to trade, basically. And now you can trade with, you'll see, I'll show you, there's going to be ships flying in, and you can also individually trade with them, which is really cool. I'm going to sell some items from my inventory. See, now this is a negative 4.4% to the galactic average. I really love how the game shows you that. This is like the market. This is going to get a little strange. It's going to have some strategy. So this is kind of like market prices, and this is kind of like the stock market of No Man's Sky, which is interesting. But I love how it shows the galactic average, because I can see that that's negative 4.4% less than average. So I obviously do not want to sell this here, but I'll show you when I get outside. There's other traders flying into the station, just like I just did, which is kind of cool. I wish it could be multiplayer, because that would be awesome. But it's not. It's just like NPC sort of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and sell the emerald, and now you see how much money I just got there. And I'm gonna go look at the rest that I have. See, now this is 3.2% above galactic average. That's pretty good. Can you imagine if I had this crystalline 105% above galactic average? That would be awesome. I wish I had that. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell this too. So now that I have the let me go check my different inventory really quickly. See, now I don't want to sell these, so now see, I would only get 34,000 units from selling this iron, and that's a lot of iron. And the same thing goes for the plutonium. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to back out of this. Alright, I'm going to go back outside and see if there's anybody new to trade with. And now I wish you could get like XP. See, now there's 2 new people here. They just kind of flew in. What's really cool is I'll show them flying in. Check this out. And then it turns the ship around to make it like easy to get out of here in the end. That's pretty cool. I think that's cool. It's a little different thing in the game. Those 2 flew off, so I'm gonna go over here. As long as you're not getting ready to fly away. And here we go. So now, they're all gonna have their own market prices for things. So basically what they feel like doing. So if I go to sell items, this is 4.4 negative still. But see, they have different prices. The last one for this was 100% above galactic average, and I would want to sell it to the base, whereas this guy's only giving 2.8% above the galactic average for this. So you gotta watch out for that. You could end up selling something and then someone could fly into this place and really, like, you would feel so bad for losing that much money. Alright, so basically I'm going to transfer this over to my suit, and then I'm gonna have the space to craft these. And let's see, what else can I transfer? Can I transfer anything else? Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. I gotta sell these and the aluminum before I can start crafting those like crazy. Sorry, I'm learning, like, as you guys are learning pretty much, so it's taking me a little bit. But you could sit here all day, really, if you wanted to. It depends on how quick you want to be in this game. But you could sit here all day and figure this out, and just sell stuff back and forth and see what you wanted to do. So I kind of want to sell stuff to him. This is okay. I'll sell that. And now I know that that's an important resource, okay? But I'm talking about just making money really quick to get a different spaceship, to get a better inventory space to move on throughout the galaxy. So you can go back to that planet very easily and get more herdium. It's very common where I am. So where you are, you might have a different resource that's very common, but you would just go get that one and sell that one. And just looking at some of these ships is really cool. Alright, hang on. As you can tell, this is the alien language, and then this is the words that I've already discovered. Alright. Alright, it looks like what I'm gonna get is the 4.4, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell the 5 and sell the aluminum. That way I can show you guys, because it's still a good bit of money. And now I should have enough space in my inventory to craft a bunch of those chips and carry those with me. Alright, let's go. I tried to set this up as much as I could ahead of time to make the video short, but you know, stuff happens. Alright, I need to transfer some iron. Go to my suit. And then craft a chip. I wish you got XP for doing this, because really it's kind of a lot of work to sit here. I wish I could get XP for crafting. And let's see, can I transfer this back to my ship? And then I'll make another one. Go to my ship. Transfer that. Make another one. Transfer that. And here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, milestone. Is it for crafting? I hope it's for crafting. That would be cool. Enterprising. Is that for the trading or is that for the crafting? If you hit escape. Hang on, I gotta wait for this then. Hiker. Oh, so I got 2 at once. That's kind of cool. Come on, I'll wait for this to end so I can show you guys. Okay. If you go to Journey, you can see the different milestones you just got. So, Enterprising was for getting money. Alright, so that's fine. It's not really for crafting, but it's kind of for trading. Alright, let's see. What are you going to offer me for these bypass chips? Alright, so check this out. These are selling 3% above average. That's great. So I'm going to sit here and just sell these off. So you saw how much that went for, and I will be right back when I'm done. I'm just going to basically go back and forth, and I don't want to bore you guys with that. It looks like I had just finally made my last bypass chip that I could make. Oh my god, I underestimated how many I could buy, or make, and sell. This is crazy. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to sell my last little bit here, and check out the amount of units that I have. When I started out, I had what, 350,000? Maybe a little bit over 350,000, maybe a little bit under, I don't even know. But in 20 minutes of sitting here and crafting bypass chips, I am now a millionaire, and I have made over 1 million units in that time. So this is something that you can do right out the bat. As soon as you fix your ship, you can do this. You don't need anything extra. You don't need any extra inventory space, no extra spacesuit space, no extra fancy anything, because the two items that it takes to create a bypass unit is plutonium and iron, which is on every single planet in abundance, pretty much. And then like I said, if you find the rare items that are worth a lot of money, then good for you. But if you just are starting out and you want to make a ton of money, now here's why it's important to make a ton of money. I'm gonna go out here to these nice little traders that we saw. I think I just went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. We don't have an Atlas pass yet. We need an Atlas pass to get through that door, so we're not going through that door. Alright, let's go see the nice little traders that we have here. And not only that, you get the milestones as well. You get a bunch of different progress. I'm now a capitalist. That sounds bad. Instead of, like, it should be venture capitalist or something. Okay. Make this go away so I can show you guys. Oh, and a merchant. I got 2. Okay. Did I get a 3rd one? No? That's okay. Alright, I just want to show you guys. Now, this is a big ship. Okay, I don't know how much this is worth to this guy, but now this is how you're going to upgrade your ship. Now, I have the extra items. I do have the bonus ship, but I don't have the hyperdrive yet, because like I said, this is if you're just starting out. So, let's say I can make an offer on his ship. Now, let's see. He wants 1,063,000 units, but there's 23 slots on this ship. Now, for reference, there's only, what, 15 on the other one, so that is going to be a big difference. And then it's got all this other stuff. But I think you lose your ship inventory when you go to get this ship. That's what I'm hearing. So make sure you have everything you want off of your ship before you buy a new one, because you're basically trading everything for everything. And make sure you have what you need for this to take off in your exosuit inventory, because like, see, this has no energy, so you'd have to prime the pulse engine, and you would have to power up these launch thrusters before you could go anywhere, because right now they're at 0. I don't know how this guy flew in here, but they're always at 0 when you go to trade these ships, so watch out for that. And you can see the different stuff. I'm gonna go over to another one and show you another example. Now we have the money for that. An hour and a half into the game, after we fix our engine, boost ourselves out of here, find a trading place, and get those items, and you're all ready to get whatever the best ship is that you can find. That's awesome. I haven't seen any ship that was worth more than, you know, $1.5 million, but like I said, if you're early in the game, you haven't really seen that many ships, so I don't know. I mean, easy, we could buy this one. I'm not even gonna talk about this, because that's just ridiculous now that we're millionaires. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the quality and everything's good, because like I said, I used a different software, and I'm not sure how editing this is gonna be, but I'm gonna edit out a lot of the trading, because it was just trading. It can seem redundant, but if you do this early on, then you can get the giant ship, and you don't have to worry so much about your ship's inventory, because it fills up so fast. You're gonna want to collect everything. I'm a survival gamer. I love playing these survivor games. I love the exploration games and the open-endedness of anything. But come on, 15 slots, 4 which are already taken up. That gets ridiculous after a while. So you're gonna have to do this early on, and now we're rich. Who doesn't like being rich? I'm about to go do this all over again so I can be super rich. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one.